So we almost at the visitor center, just waiting for the guys to come up so they can get onto their mountain bikes and head on up the hill on the dirt section. Notice this sign, which may not be one of the most welcoming signs for a cyclist as they enter the visitor center area. Just way too many disclaimers, warnings, etc. for me. That's why I'm in the car, that's why they're on the bike.
About 9,500 feet up, about, I don't know, half a mile onto the gravel. Probably about 4 more miles to go on the gravel.
Hope you can make John out in the background there. He's got another switchback under the belt. Not quite sure how many of these switchbacks there are, but man, the gradient just pitches up. It's a four-wheel drive road. You have to have four-wheel drive. They won't let you on the road. I can testify to trying to make this drive in a front-wheel drive car. There was just no way. Even turning around and getting back down was hazardous. It's pretty tough going. So far the road doesn't seem too bad. Very sandy, but not as rocky. Temperature does seem to be dropping a little bit. Hey John, looking good, man.
9,700 feet.
Excellent.
PJAMM Cycling Adventures is at 11,000 feet on Mauna Kea. About 38 miles into the ride, and about 3.5 miles up gravel, 1.5 miles to go on the gravel. So you get off this murderous stuff and onto a road bike, and it's very misty.
Well, it doesn't get too much more epic than this. I mean, the guy's coming out of the fog like some kind of an eerie monster. I can hear him snorting. Maybe that's just his heavy breathing. But it's now raining. It's socked in completely. 39 degrees. 1 mile to go more of this dirt. And man, this is just brutal stuff. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Okay, there goes John. He's just got off the dirt section, onto the bike, onto the pavement. We just caught up to John. He's just on the last final slog. He's got about a mile and a half to go. The pictures here are just absolutely brutal. I'm out of breath from just walking up the hill here a little ways. But he's soldiering on. PJAMM Cycling Adventures is all about perseverance and pushing the limits. So we're following John on one of the steeper sections, and you can just see how the guy's weaving around. This is just brutal. I mean, we started early this morning, 8 o'clock in Hilo. Now it's 3:24, still riding, and we're at over 13,000 feet in elevation. So there's not too much air here. The guy's legs are just gone. And he's just about half a mile from the top. So this stage is just sheer guts and determination. There's nothing pretty about what's going on now. This is just hard, hard, hard work. PJAMM Cycling Adventures at the top of Mauna Kea. Well done, John.
Well, before I start weeping.
Good work, man. Good work. What do you think about that? We're running out of batteries, so you better be fast.
Well, I can't do anything fast today, Jim. In case you hadn't noticed, the pitch down there is just off the charts. That's a monstrous, uncontrollable ascent. You know, essentially from 2 miles after you take off from Mauna Kea Access Road, you got 13 miles of a monster climb. It's unparalleled. I mean, you know, you go to Bishop, White Mountain, Horseshoe Meadow, Onion Valley, Baldy, Haleakala.
Nothing compares to this.
Russell Cone Mountain. This is twice the climb. It's just off the charts difficult. I barely made it, as you can tell if you caught any of that. PJAMM Cycling did it. We made it. 2 of us made it to the top. And wow, what an epic adventure, I'll tell you. Anybody that's interested in tackling the most difficult, challenging beast of a climb, take this one, because it's the one.